Your life at 40 is already being built, whether you realize it or not. 75% of people in their 30s will regret the path they've taken by the time they're 40. That's a statistic. Every habit you keep, every person you spend time with, every decision you make today is shaping exactly who you'll be in 10 years. Here are the 20 non-negotiable rules I wish I had understood at 25, which would have changed everything. 1. There are two types of people in their 30s. Those who care for themselves and those who pay the price. At 30, some look 25, others 45. Every meal, drink, sleepless night, your body tracks it all. Your body is your temple. Take care of it. 2. Lifting weights isn't for selfies. You'll see, it's an investment in your future. At 80, you'll still want to be able to get up on your own. Every workout is a deposit in your account. A strong body is the difference between living and just surviving after 50. Sleep is the most powerful legal performance enhancer. 6 hours of sleep is like being slightly drunk all day. Your decision-making is impaired. Your mood is unstable. Your creativity collapses. Fix your sleep and 80% of your problems melt away. 4th, walking every day is totally underrated.
Stressed out?
Walk. Feeling stuck? Walk. Angry? Walk. Your brain unlocks when you're moving, not slouched on your couch. I've solved more problems during 30-minute walks than an hour staring at my screen. It's your free daily therapy. Use it. What few people understand is just how connected your body and mind are. Your mental health depends on your physical health. A healthy body, a clear mind. Your brain uses 20% of your energy. If it's poorly nourished or dehydrated, it doesn't work. Anxiety, depression, irritability. Often, it's your body trying to tell you something. I saw this when I changed my diet. The mental clarity I gained was incredible. Your age is not an excuse. It's too late to change careers. Roll. At 30, you have 50 years ahead of you. Imagine what you could accomplish if you started today instead of telling yourself it's too late. I know someone who learned to code at 35. Today, at 39, he earns 3 times more than before. What you feel is 100% your responsibility. This might sound harsh, but no one makes you feel anything. Emotions are signals, not commands. When you say, "He made me angry," you're giving your weight, your power, to someone else. The truth? You chose anger as your response. I wasted years blaming others for my emotions until I realized it was my responsibility. It's liberating. 8. Inner peace comes from forgiveness, not from justice. Holding a grudge is like drinking poison and hoping the other person dies. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. I held on to resentment for a long time. It ate me up inside while everyone else went on living their lives. The day I let go, I got my energy back. Forgiveness is selfish, but in a good way. You wonder why you're struggling despite all your effort. This is what's really holding you back. 9. Seeking other people's approval makes you a slave. Period. Validating your life through likes and comments is like handing the keys to your happiness over to strangers. The paradox that shocked me, the more you live by your own rules, people naturally admire you. But by then, their admiration doesn't even matter to you anymore. I stopped seeking approval and started following my own inner. Everything changed. Your outer world is just a reflection of your perception. I've seen this so many times. 2 people go through exactly the same situation. One sees it as a disaster, the other as a golden opportunity. Guess who succeeds? Your reality is built by your interpretation. If you look for problems, you'll find them around every corner. If you look for solutions, they'll multiply right in front of you. I changed my perception and my world changed. Don't listen to criticism from someone whose life you don't envy. The loudest opinions often come from people who have accomplished the least. Before you take in a criticism, ask yourself, is this person living the life I want to create? If someone doesn't even have your number, they don't really know you. Social media creates this creepy illusion of closeness. People who have never had a real conversation with you think they know who you are. It's crazy. Your circle of influence should match the depth of your relationships. I've learned to give different weight to opinions depending on who expresses them. It changes everything. You've probably noticed that some people completely drain you, while others give you energy. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's harsh, but true. Look around you. Do these people inspire you to become better, or do they keep you in your comfort zone? Ask yourself that question. Change is scary, but staying surrounded by people who limit your potential hurts even more in the long run. Truly intelligent people are never afraid to look foolish. It took me a while to understand that. Asking obvious questions, admitting you don't know, asking for help. Those are the behaviors of people who truly succeed. I've met millionaires who say, "I don't understand," without hesitation. Real experts know they don't know everything, and that's exactly what makes them exceptional. Intellectual humility is a strength, not a weakness. Never judge a person by their words, but only by their actions. Anyone can make big promises or give grand speeches. What really matters is what that person does when no one is watching, when it's hard, when it requires sacrifice. Believe me, this one is really important and will help you sort out the good people from those who just pretend to be in your circle. Actions cost more than words. That's why they reveal the truth. 16th, a true friend is someone who tells you things to your face, but defends you when you're not around. A real friend will tell you the truth, even when it's hard to hear. They'll confront you in private, never in public. These people are extremely rare. Find them and hold on to them tightly. I spent 5 years chasing the wrong goal. Here's what I found out. 17th, the real purpose of life isn't to retire as early as possible. People who have no goal beyond not working anymore end up depressed once they get there. I've seen it. The real question isn't how do I stop working, but what kind of work would excite me so much that I wouldn't even want to stop? I found my answer at 29, and it changed everything. 15. Shortcuts end up wasting you more time. The long road is harder at first, but it gets easier. You want abs? No magic pill. You want a successful business? No get-rich-quick scheme. Daily discipline seems slow, but it's the only method that speeds up over time. Like teeth. Being broke is temporary. Being poor is a mindset. A broke person thinks, I don't have money right now, but I'll find a solution. A poor person thinks, I'll never have enough money. The first sees a problem to solve. The second accepts a limitation as truth. The difference between the two is mindset. You only truly lose when you give up, not before. Failure is never final, unless you decide it is. Every rejection, every closed door, every failed project, these are steps, not destination. I've failed so many times I've lost count, but I won when I kept going anyway. Persistence beats talent and connections. All these pieces of advice have one thing in common. They force you to stop running away, to look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I living the life I want? Or am I just enduring it? And if you're still here, if you've listened all the way through, it means something inside you resonates with these truths. You feel it. But here's the real question, the one that makes all the difference. Are you ready to take the first step toward change, even if no one is watching, even if no one applauds? Because in 10 years, you won't be able to say you didn't know. This moment right now is your starting point. You deserve better than the life you're preparing. Take care of yourself, not just in words, but in actions.